Hey, what's up everybody? Today we're going to take a look at the Transformers Hero Masters Megatron action figure. And to start off the review, I decided to go ahead and just include everything I could on the figure itself that is a optional part that can be attached to the Megatron figure. So, looking at the figure, as it is now, I do have the fusion cannon on the side here. It does have a missile launching feature, like that. And there actually is a Energon mace here that can be plugged in place of one of the hands. On the hips here are what appear to be missile pods, and they are simply pegged into the hips of the figure. On the back is this backpack here, and attached to that is this missile launcher type of thing. It doesn't actually launch a missile, but it looks like a shoulder-mounted rocket launcher or some kind of weapon, much like War Machine's weapon on his shoulder. So you do have that option. And the other optional parts that do not fit on this figure currently are the right forearm and hand of the Skywarp figure. So this is where the kind of the mix and match part of the toy line comes in. So you do have that option to put that forearm and fist on there from Skywarp. And here is the fist. That can be placed on Megatron's left arm to take the place of the Energon mace there. So there's those optional components, and I'm going to show you how I like to display this figure. So basically, take this and get that off to the side. I think it looks absolutely ridiculous. Take these, take them out. Now with this, the figure like it is now, it's actually a decent looking G1 Megatron robot mode figure. I think it looks pretty cool. The white could be a little bit grayer or more silver on the silver side, but I think it overall captures the G1 Megatron look, I would say. The fusion cannon, unfortunately, the post here is a bit long. I cannot insert it into the forearm any further, so it does stick out farther than I'd like. I could probably cut down the peg and just have it so it sits more flush. The actual fusion cannon itself would sit more flush if I would shave off some of that post. But as it is, it looks pretty cool. It looks actually larger than it really should be, but that's not too bad of a thing. And I do love the Energon mace because that's part of the G1 mythos in terms of what happened in the episodes of the G1 cartoon, so that's cool. So articulation on this guy, the head is on a kind of a ball hinge. There's actually a hinge there, and then it kind of rotates around on a ball. You got shoulder articulation, and then there is at the elbows a swivel as well as a rotation, and then there is no waist articulation. And you got the legs can go forward and back, out to the side, and then you have the hinge and the rotation at the knee, and it appears to be a ball hinge, although really the most I can do is just have the foot go forward and back on the hinge. It doesn't appear to be, well, it does rotate slightly. I think if there was this part of the plastic was not in the way, it would actually rotate kind of like on a ball hinge, but as it is, the side of here clashes against the foot, kind of limiting that articulation. So you can see this fell out, so we can, if you want, you can go ahead and replace it with his regular hand. So yeah, looks pretty cool. It has some nice sculpt to it. You can take a close look at the head sculpt there, the body sculpt, lots of nice panel lines there, sculpting in the torso, the pelvic area. It's pretty cool. And I just noticed right now it has what appear to be kind of like treads, almost like treads on the side of his legs, kind of an homage to his tank form or tank alt mode. So a pretty cool figure. These retail for about $16, and truth be told, I actually got it because I just wanted something. Well, I got it because there was free shipping. If I ordered $16 worth of product more, there would be free shipping, so I decided, well, rather than spend money on shipping, I'll spend it on a figure. And as far as a size comparison, you can see he's definitely bigger than a Deluxe. He's probably between a Deluxe and a Voyager. size figure in robot mode, which of course is his only mode because he is, after all, a non-transforming action figure, of course. So there you go. Pretty cool. And let me go and demonstrate this again because it should fire off pretty. Oops, yeah, see there, it actually fired off pretty well. It was a little bit weak on that first try, so let me demonstrate that again. So yeah, pretty good spring in that fusion cannon there. So there you go, Transformers Hero Mashers Megatron. If you're like me and you had to spend $16 for shipping and you wanted to pick up something, well, this is probably worth picking up. But on its own, probably not. It's it's more meant for kids. But I think this is a decent as it is, without all this crap on there, with that gone, with the figure just like this. I think it's a decent G1-esque looking Megatron in robot mode. It's pretty cool. So there you go. Transformers Hero Mashers Megatron. I do notice he's a little bit loose in the joints. That's the other thing I noticed. That's kind of a mark against him. But there you go. There's the review. Thanks for watching.